He burns the road where the asphalt screams, tearing up tracks like a wild man's dream. Papa's house of game is where legends are made, where the tires spin fire and the bets get made. Chrome hearts beating in the oil-soaked veins, engines roar louder than the pouring rain. With a checkered flag he never hesitates. Papa's house of game got no time for the fakes. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Gasoline sweat hanging thick in the air. Crowd scream his name as he dares and he dares. Rubber melts fast but his nerve stays cool. Papa's house of game makes legends out of rules. Every twist he bends, every curve he breaks. The finish line's his for the ticking he stakes. The roaring thunder fuels his veins like a flame. Papa's house of game is more than just a name. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. He burns the road where the asphalt screams, tearing up tracks like a wild man's dream. Papa's house of game is where legends are made, where the tires spin fire and the bets get made. Chrome hearts beating in the oil-soaked veins, engines roar louder than the pouring rain. With a checkered flag he never hesitates. Papa's house of game got no time for the fakes. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Gasoline sweat hanging thick in the air. Crowd scream his name as he dares and he dares. Rubber melts fast but his nerve stays cool. Papa's house of game makes legends out of rules. Every twist he bends, every curve he breaks. The finish line's his for the ticking he stakes. The roaring thunder fuels his veins like a flame. Papa's house of game is more than just a name. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Papa's House. I'm Papa. Mr. Cold Trickle P1, S to C P2, Stephen Warhawk Harris P3, Titanium, hello, good evening. Tell Sal hello from me, good luck. All right, so we're going to go back to GTWS from this afternoon. We're going to start with GT2 in the McLaren, and then we're going to switch on over to the GT1 in the Renault RS01. And pray for good races. How is everybody tonight? How was your all's day? Good, I hope. We did 3 slots this afternoon for GT2, and they just slowly got worse, so we're hoping for a good race to make up for it all here. We got 12 minutes we can practice. Carl, hello again. Good. I'm glad to hear that, T. Super glad to hear that. Let's turn on the light so you guys can see me. Alright, so in this one, we're going to try something different in the assists. Let's see if that helps at all. That sucks, Shaggy. And I'm gonna hopefully not get a pin there. Only half a second off my quick time. That was the first time I had heard that song, Cole. Coldblight just sent that to me. I liked it. MDG, thank you. Alright, thanks for the quick like thingy. Are you ready to play the game? Yeah, the cerebral assassin, Hunter Hurst Helmsley. Kind of like I'm doing now. Can't even get to the first freaking turn. That's what happened to me last GTWS when I was in the Chevy. That Corvette is awful. Well, it was anyway. I don't know about now after the update, but that thing was horrible. Couldn't drive that damn thing. Octane! Heck. Not this time, Dan. I did not Corvette. That won't happen again. I am in the... I can't get around that turn. I'm in the 650 for my GT2 and the Renault RSO1 for my GT1 race. Yeah, you do, C-dubs. They're actually pretty competitive. Oh, heck. What have you done? Why can't I get around that freaking turn? Oh, it's gonna be a long night. Had to lift. Shouldn't have. DSG cherries. Oh, missed my shift. God damn it, screwed me all up. I don't know. I can't even get the McLaren around here. There's no way I'm getting that RSO1 around here. Unbelievable. I gotta turn ASM back on. I tried. I don't know if I just got used to it or... I don't know. Rob, Jose, hello, good evening. I've got to stop doing that. This is going to be horrendous. Hector, Jersey. How are y'all? Luke. Psycho Crowley. Venom. Woo! How are you, Jersey? DD has joined the channel. Discord. Yes, you hit the exclamation point first, then type Discord, DD. That'll give you the link. Silver, I did 3 races this afternoon, and it just got bad. Thank you, Rob. And the few practice laps I just got were even worse, so let's go do this. Yeah, this race will be GT2, next race will be GT1. Yes, good luck, everybody. That's second. Okay. Woo. All right, let's do this. Hyperfocus, Papa. Hyperfocus. Come on. Edward, how are you, man? Dude, it's qualifying. Right, Edward? Right? It's about where I'm at, Cole. I didn't have a good afternoon. I wouldn't tempt fate if I were you. Yep. I didn't expect to push to pass in qualifying, though. Now he's just slowing me down. Need to back up from him. Now I'm going to slow these guys down. Okay, how are you, sir? See ya. Had some pretty rough races today, but we're pushing through. Corporation. Alright, that was a little better. Yeah, as long as I can hold that in qualifying. I think I'm going to start on the mediums this time. Now that I'm down here in the B-ranked lobbies. But no, had a heck of a run in. I'm on mediums, 149. There's more points in this lobby than my A lobby. Go figure that one. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start on mediums this time. starting on the hard didn't work out for the one lap, so we'll try and flip it here. Jesser Briggs. Good evening, guys. P8, nice, Briggs. Yeah, I should, Carl. Knock on wood. Whatever. Crossed fingers, toes, hairs. JMB, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. How are you? Thanks, DD. We're going. Fourth is definitely the furthest up I've started. Fourth Ferrari. Porsche. Steak, mashed potatoes, and rice time. Nice. Thanks, JMV. Usa, right? Goose fraba, goose fraba. All right, Silver, come on, man. I was ranked 16th in this lobby. Qualified 4th. Alright. How do I drop in DR rank and drop in lobby rank? I don't know. I don't care. Let's just do this. Eating the din-din. All right, Luigi. Oh, come on. Out of the freaking grass. Alright, chill out. Consistency, consistency. only a half-second penalty. All right, no more pins, no more mistakes. Back to the starting spot. Thank you, Scorp. No. For a B lobby, though, it's not too bad. Hey, Marty. Good evening, sir. They're just pulling away. Shit. No, because I only need one lap on my hards. Yeah, Scorp, I'm just not fast at this track. I fight every turn, I can't find the rhythm. I know what I'm supposed to do, I just can't do it. Kind of like Interlagos, kind of the same situation there. I know where I'm supposed to be going, I'm just not there and not fast at it. AT case. Yeah, you're weird. No, 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 no. Oof. No pin, no pin, no pin. Good evening, Wesley. How are you, sir? I'm slowly getting closer to this Porsche. Facts, at least it's not an herb. Yeah, typically they've been pitting at the end of 17, Carl. At the lift. The hell? Turn! Son of a bitch! What the hell? I suddenly can't turn! See ya! That was a horrible freaking lap. Come on. Back to it. Turn, damn it. I'm already up 5 to the rear. And now it's turning fine. I don't know, man. Yeah, I need the plus 10. I closed on this guy and now I can't get within 2 seconds from him. Like PD said, nope, you're close enough, that's it. I did, I get in about 2 seconds and the car just goes to shit. Excuse my language. Another 44. Just. Nope, I did not. Yes, sir. Rain on the way. I'm with you on that, Briggs. Oh, shit. I almost freaking hit that wall again. That's what I did this last race, too. Yeah, almost hit it again, Carl. Yeah. I freaking T-boned that wall in race 2. Man, there's no way that all these guys pit. Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh, yeah, that's all right, man. Yeah, they are. They're just slippery. P7. God damn it. Right. I don't know how I ended up in 7th. Damn it. What did I get for points? 111? Ooh. All right, I don't know. Right? Well, if you can ever get the flow of the track, kudos to you. I don't know. Maybe it's just a 650. More likely it's a skill issue. Hell yeah, it's got to be the car. Shags, it's not me. Yeah. You want to see something bad? Wait till this next race. RSO1. All right. I'm going to take a quick sanity meeting. I will be right back. New tune from Cold Blight. Enjoy it. It's awesome, actually.
He burns the road where the asphalt screams, tearing up tracks like a wild man's dream. Papa's house of game is where legends are made, where the tires spin fire and the bets get made. Chrome hearts beating in the oil-soaked veins, engines roar louder than the pouring rain. With a checkered flag he never hesitates. Papa's house of game got no time for the fakes. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Gasoline sweat hanging thick in the air. Crowd scream his name as he dares and he dares. Rubber melts fast but his nerve stays cool. Papa's house of game makes legends out of rules. Every twist he bends, every curve he breaks. The finish line's his for the ticking he stakes. The roaring thunder fuels his veins like a flame. Papa's house of game is more than just a name. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Papa's house a game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house a game is the racer's domain. Papa's house a game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house a game is the racer's domain. He burns the road where the asphalt screams, tearing up tracks like a wild man's dream. Papa's house of game is where legends are made, where the tires spin fire and the bets get made. Chrome hearts beating in the oil-soaked veins, engines roar.
Here came just for Joe.
With a checkered flag he never has.
Boom, 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 ba-dum, dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum, dum. All right. I don't know how this is gonna go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. 8 minutes of practice. Let's go. Maybe. Oh, here we go. That's not what I wanted. Hey, D, oh my lord. How are you? Has been a long time. Where you been hiding? Working? Well, that's good. Things out of trouble that way, for the most part. Nice. Thank you, Jose. Damn it. Figures. I'm gonna keep breaking to the 42s. I gotta get myself a pin. All right, Briggs. Thank you, sir. Love it. I love Watkins Glen. Yeah, Daytona Tri-Oval is definitely my favorite. But yeah, Watkins Glen's probably my second. Oh my god, I'm still slow as hell. Jesus Christ, Natalie. This may be ugly. Thank you, Racer. Yeah, let's not try the drive again, Hector. But that was a horrible experience, I can only imagine. First turbo. Leo. Did someone say shenanigans? All right. First GT1 race. See how this goes. $179 for the win. All right, good luck, Silver. I'm on my GT1 account this time, so. All right. Good luck, everybody. God damn it. That's going to be a pin. Trying to. Crazy. This car sounds fast, but it is just slow. I feel like it's slow anyway. guarantee it's the driver. Yeah, right. Oh, a 42.4. I don't know where that lap came from. I'm going to take it, though. CMB, speaking of Daytona crew. I'm still stunned. Nice, Shaggy. A second faster than me. Go get him, man. Thank you, guys. Yeah, TK, I'm as shocked as you are. I'm going to stay on the mediums. All right. Be right back. I need ibuprofen. Okay. Toby won. Who did I pay to get coal? Yeah, good evening. That's a good looking vet. Different car, yep. RSO1 this time. Ace, man. It goes good, man. How are you? 27 watching. Please, you guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Check us out on Discord. Check out the merch store. Check out the website. Thanks, D. I know, Rob. I know. Yep. He did, Turbo. Right now I do. I'm winning. I'm in the lead. Never had that happen in the 650. All right, Tom the Tech is suddenly gaining on me. Show. I'll do it. Right, Marty? Yeah, I was just thinking that, Marty. Oh, no, 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 no. Hey, that brisket was freaking awesome. Anyway, Marty, I was just thinking that there was quite just about every night, there was a couple guys that would not have been able to do a combo. And yes, that brisket was freaking awesome. So was the tenderloin, the burgers. We definitely ate well. Can't thank you enough for that freaking week, you guys. Yeah, that shit was good. Smoking Joe. And Eric with the C. Yeah. I think that was the morning I went and took the shower. Took a bite. Yeah, it was a different kind of cleaning. $2 from Scorp. Congratulations on this win. You got it. I hope you didn't just jinx me, Scorp, but thank you for the donation, sir. You are freaking awesome. Everybody, thumbs up, round of applause, PHG style to PHG Scorp and his $2 donation. Thank you, friend. You are awesome. What did I just say? Thank you, friend? I sound like LP now. It's the RSO1 that makes you say friend. It all makes sense. Alright, Sir Piccolo's quick. He's closing pretty damn fast. And I'm overshooting turns. Whatever, GTs. $4.99 from Turbo. Don't forget to tip your leader. Keep it going. Thank you, Turbo. $5 donation. TK's getting 1 membership. To Chris P. Thank you, Turbo. Thank you, T-Case. Everybody, round of applause. Thumbs up. PHG style. Turbo and T-Case. Congratulations, Chris P. He's probably in bed. Maybe not. That was so bad. Yeah. No dongle talks. I don't know why that wasn't working. We must have tried, what, 10 freaking pictures? Yeah, he is. Second place definitely catching. Sir Piccolo, he's got the fastest lap, 42.2. Alright, we're finally back down to 43s. 20. Well, the waitress finally asked, didn't she? Oh my God, he's closing rapidly. Yeah. Yeah, she has. Damn it, he's flying, man. He's in a McLaren too, isn't he? How the hell is he doing that? Jimmy Beans. That'll cost me right there. See ya. Yeah, it sounds like Ferraris are actually pretty good. And not just here. Seem to be doing good everywhere. That's 2 laps in a row right there. I'm doing something wrong suddenly. Next lap. Screw it, you know what? Let's just box this lap. We'll do the opposite of this guy. We'll give ourselves 2 laps with him. I don't know if I can. He's still on the mediums. First lap on the hards is brutal because they're so cold. I'm hoping the second lap's better. And hopefully better than the worn out softs or mediums. See how this goes. Yes, sir. Still got out in front of me. Crispy, the recipient of the gifted membership. Turn. Did you get the win, Shags? Nice, nice. Congrats, Shags. I'm taking the P2. I'm happy with that. In a car I don't have very much practice in, so nice job, Shaggy. Woo, thank you, Shell. Yes, Sir Piccolo was flying. He had that, I don't know how they're getting those 650s to move so fast. Woo. Thank you, guys. First 300 plus point race and the win. Nice job, Shaggy. Ferrari? Thank you, Joe. Thanks, TK. Thanks, Scorp. Nice job, Dan. I'm sweating. Nah, Jimmy, I'm in the 650 on my other account, and I'm not doing very well with it. Thank you, Marty. All Shaggy does is win. Did the triple crown. Nice job, Shags. What did I get? 172. Yeah, I'm taking those. Put a C8R livery on it. Right. All right, TK, have a good one, man. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it, T. Woo. All right. I didn't even look at my points. I don't even know where I'm sitting here. 24th and 770th. Yeah, those are horrible. Nice job, Shaggy. Nice job, man. Congratulations. Cowboy won't hear it. Ugh, hate that, Dan. All right, nice silver. Found the silver lining. Yeah, only one here. Come on, 844 in 2 races. What is this? Who is M. Marza? And who the hell is GTS 92? Rob celebrating 7 months of memberships. Well done, Papa. Bet you're glad Catalunya is done. Yes, yes, I am. But I bet we get rain at Spa on Saturday. I mean, honestly, we could have rain at Spa and Suzuka. That was so bad, Jimmy. That was... I think that is the worst week I've ever had in the Fantasy League. in years. It just wouldn't stop. It was so bad. Fare thee well, Dan. All right, so Wednesday, Manu is done. Tomorrow will be some NRL lobbies for tomorrow night. And then because that race is on Friday night for me. Well, see, I had to do that. Did I have Larson? I don't remember. It was right after the second stage started. The Wood Brothers car. I can't even think of his name. He went out. Then Keselowski had something with his wheel. It just... Barry, that's him. He got wrecked. Then Keselowski's tire jacked up. It was like, what in the freak is going on? Oh, Uncle June, hello. How are you tonight? You're just in time to say goodbye, sir. We're calling it a night. We got a P2 in our GT1 race, 174 points or something like that. I don't remember now. 172, something like that. But it has been a long day. So I'm going to call it a night. Struggled in the GT2 races this week, today, but is what it is. That's why it's a GT2. Practice races for the GT1 race that we actually did good in. So that's how that works. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be doing some NRL practice because we have our NRL race on Friday night. Saturday we have another round of Manu, so over at Spa. We'll have to see how that goes. But man, you guys, congratulations to everybody on your races. Thank you for being here and supporting me through mine. If you guys are still doing the last couple slots, stay safe on track. Go get those wins, guys. But to all of the PHG and all of you, the paparazzi, thank you. I want to just remind you all that we're all great racers, but we're all better people. So until tomorrow night, you guys have a great one, man. Thanks for everything. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes, Discord, merch store, website. Check those out too. Talk to you later, guys.
The road where the asphalt screams, tearing up tracks like a wild man's dream. Papa's house of game is where legends are made, where the tires spin fire and the bets get made. Chrome hearts beating in the oil-soaked veins, engines roar louder than the pouring rain. With a checkered flag he never hesitates. Papa's house of game got no time for the fakes. Papa's house of game where the speed ignites, a kingdom of adrenaline under neon lights. He lives for the rush, breaking every chain. Papa's house of game is the racer's domain. Gasoline sweat hanging thick in the air. Crowd scream his name as he dares and he dares. Rubber melts fast but his nerve stays cool. Papa's house of game makes legends out of rules. Every twist he bends, every curve he breaks. The finish line's his for the taking he stakes. The roaring thunder fuels his